Hello?
What's going on? Damn it. Hey, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. Did we meet?
No.
Oh, okay.
But do I have a look-alike?
You have a familiar face. That's someone I met a little bit earlier, but it's okay.
Aw, that's fun.
Okie dokie jar. They said that word is over. I've said it quite a few times. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Oh.
When the cheese breads are complete. Okie dokie.
Selena got a tattoo of the letter G for her sister, Grace. Weeks later, Haley got the same tattoo behind her ear.
So, Haley, how do you feel about getting your G tattoo behind your ear?
Feels so good. I'm happy with the decision. What is it?
Who knows what that means for her? When they were dating, Justin got Selena a J promise ring. Now, Haley got a tattoo with the same letter J on the same finger and same hand, with a bling that makes it look like a ring. Let's not forget how she cannot be creative with her interviews.
What do you wish more people knew about you?
My heart. What's the one thing you wish people knew about you? And I said I wanted it to be my heart.
Where I was saying, I wish people just knew my heart.
These are just some of the many times.
Hello? It's over. I told my wife. Who is this?
Did Justin ever ask his ex to help put an end to the harassment her fans put you through?
I do not stand for women tearing women down. Please, for me, know that that's not my heart.
She doesn't owe me anything. I respect her a lot. If that was something that she felt was necessary, then that would be amazing.
I don't like seeing people be disrespectful or rude to other people, so please don't do that.
There's a very long history there, and it's not my relationship. It has nothing to do with me, so I respect that a lot.
He broke his foot on stage in front of 11 people. Yeah. It wasn't and finished the song. And like all this wow.
What are your thoughts on Justin winning the milestone award so young?
Can we have another question?
He didn't hint at anything. He didn't try to ease into it. He didn't even act careful. Think about that for a second. He's been married for years. He's a dad. And those are the words he chose to say publicly, with the whole internet watching in real time. At first, people shrugged it off. They assumed it was an unreleased track or just another emotional performance. But then the replay started circling online. Viewers slowed the clip down. They looked closer. His voice shook, his expression tightened, and that's when some fans claimed they heard something soft under his breath. A name, Selena. And from that moment on, everything about the situation changed. The live stream already felt strange from the beginning. There was no flashy lighting, no polished setup. Justin sat with his band in a dim room, barely lit, the atmosphere heavy. It didn't feel like he was putting on a show. It felt like he forgot the world was watching and let something slip that he couldn't take back. Then he started singing. It wasn't a throwback. It wasn't an old demo from his teenage days. This was new, something from his current creative period. That detail alone made people stop and pay attention. His voice wasn't smooth. Each line seemed pulled out of him like it hurt. A few minutes in, viewers saw his eyes start to water and his breathing wasn't steady. Comments were coming so fast, the chat was practically unreadable. By the second chorus, the emotion broke through completely. He wasn't acting, he wasn't performing for sympathy. He looked like someone who couldn't hold everything in anymore. That's when the internet did what it always does. Clips popped up everywhere, people slowed the audio down to half speed, some replayed the same tiny moment 100 times. The debate spread instantly. What exactly did he whisper? Once people believed they heard Selena, there was no turning back. And then they started analyzing the lyrics themselves. My heart can't take it. Those aren't the words of someone who's okay. Lost without who? Just that one line alone made fans feel like they were listening to something deeply personal, something maybe he didn't intend for the world to hear this way. Then the song shifted into a series of questions. Why do I leave? Why do I stay? By this point, fans stopped treating it like music. They started calling it a breakdown disguised as a song. And when the tension had already hit its peak, people locked onto that whisper again, the one faint sound that flipped the meaning of the whole performance. Selena, No clear confirmation, no denial, just enough of a sound to push millions into believing their long-held suspicions were finally showing up in his own voice. But there was another detail that made everything even messier. In the middle of the song, Justin mentioned being 18. Anyone who remembers that time in pop culture knows exactly what that age references. Those were the years of non-stop headlines, emotional highs and lows, and the chaotic relationship between Justin and Selena that played out in front of the entire world. Bringing up that time period wasn't random. It was loaded with meaning. That era represents heartbreak, arguments caught on camera, abrupt breakups, and fast reunions. Hearing him reference it again made old memories resurface instantly. Then fans dug up an old interview that's been online for years, his appearance on Ellen. Back then, Justin admitted that several of his biggest emotional songs were inspired by one person. What do you mean? Sorry, and mark my words, all traced back to Selena. When Ellen asked if they could ever get back together someday, he didn't shut it down. He said it was possible. At the time, people laughed it off. Life moved on. He married Hailey, he became a father, he created a new chapter, but now, in 2025, he was on camera crying and singing like the past was suddenly showing up all over again. It didn't just feel sad, it felt like something unfinished had been dragged back into the light. For years, Hailey has lived under a shadow she didn't create. Every public appearance she made, red carpets, events, interviews, came with the same comments that followed her everywhere. People compared her to Selena. Old photos kept resurfacing, fans made edits putting the two side by side, and through all of it, Hailey stayed quiet. She smiled, showed up, and tried to look unbothered, while millions constantly reminded her of a history she wasn't a part of. But this moment felt different. This wasn't an old song people were overanalyzing. This wasn't fans reaching for drama. This was Justin, in the present, singing about feeling stuck in a relationship while his wife was celebrating her birthday somewhere else, as if nothing was wrong. Even people who always supported their marriage had trouble defending what happened on that live stream. And then, something happened that made people start paying closer attention to Hailey. In June, paparazzi spotted her walking through New York twice in the same day. Same clothes, same calm expression, but noticeably missing something important: her wedding ring. It wasn't hidden, it wasn't replaced with something else. It was just gone. And that detail hit the internet like a spark. That ring was estimated to be worth nearly $500,000. And when a celebrity suddenly stops wearing something that noticeable, the internet catches it instantly. At the same time, Justin started showing up everywhere alone. Album parties, celebrity birthdays, industry events, always with friends, never with his wife. Then came the screenshots on X. Panic across fan pages. Nobody knew what was real, what was edited, or what was hacked. And Justin's response? A sunlit selfie, middle finger straight into the camera. No explanation, no reassurance, just attitude. And that pushed the public narrative in one direction: collapse. Because when you line everything up, the picture becomes impossible to ignore. A man crying publicly over his past, a wife stepping out without her ring, solo appearances, a quiet online war. Fans stopped wondering if something was wrong. They started asking how long it had been wrong, and right in the middle of all that chaos, something unexpected appeared. While Justin's world looked heavy and unstable, Selena's looked like the complete opposite. She moved on quietly, built a new chapter without noise. In September, she married Benny Blanco in a soft fairy tale ceremony in Santa Barbara. No circus, no drama, just close friends, family, and a clean new beginning. 3 months into marriage, she posted a photo that froze the internet. A candlelit staircase, cozy clothes, and Benny holding her like the rest of the world didn't exist. No hidden meanings, no cryptic messages, no ghosts from the past, just peace. And the contrast couldn't be sharper. On one side, a man still tangled in old emotions on a dark live stream. On the other, a woman stepping into a new life without ever looking back. So if Justin really is still whispering Selena's name on camera, what does that say about his present reality? What does it mean when the past keeps bleeding into the present in front of millions of people? Marriage is supposed to be trust, safety, a choice you remake every day. But how do you hold on to that when the entire world just heard your partner sing about wanting someone else? This wasn't a slip-up, and it wasn't a rumor twisted by fans. It was a moment that peeled the mask back. A moment that didn't just reveal emotion, it revealed the foundation underneath everything. And once the foundation is questioned, nothing feels stable anymore. Selena isn't coming back. That chapter is closed, which means the weight of all of this now falls in one direction, right onto Hailey's shoulders. Every move she makes will be watched. Every post will be analyzed. Every silence will be turned into a headline. People are waiting. Will she speak? Will she ignore it? Or is this the moment she finally chooses herself? One live stream became a mirror, and what it reflected wasn't the polished image the public was used to. It showed cracks. It showed unresolved feelings. It showed a story that may never have actually ended the way everyone thought it did. Everything we just walked through shows how fast one moment can flip an entire narrative. One late-night song, one whispered name, one crack in a marriage the world believed was solid. Now every move Justin makes is under a microscope. Every silence from Hailey feels louder, and every peaceful post from Selena hits like a reminder that she's already written her new chapter and closed the book on the old one. What happens next won't just shape headlines, it'll shape how this whole era is remembered. Maybe Justin clears everything up. Maybe Hailey steps forward with her own truth. Or maybe this is the start of a much bigger shift behind the scenes. Either way, the tension isn't going anywhere. And the internet is locked in, waiting for the next piece to drop. If you want updates the second they unfold, stay right here. We break everything down fast, clear, and without the noise. Hit subscribe, tap the bell, and don't miss the next twist. Because with the way things are moving, the next week alone could rewrite this entire timeline. See you in the next one.